time has come for me to mix an X. Yes! I'm going to make millions! What? Why is my money decreasing? Oh no. How does this happen?
I can explain this.
One of the possible causes is the fall in trade, which stems from weak global demand, weak investment growth, and protectionism. Protectionism means a country promotes domestic consumption and increased import taxes to promote its domestic firms. This leads to less trade between countries, reducing economies of scale exploited by exporters, and the extent to which the world economy benefits from comparative advantage driven trade. These factors lower global productivity growth and may even lead to a fall in productivity.
Oh no, this is terrible. I invested so much in Singapore. What's going to happen to my firm now? Wait, let me search on the internet first.
Slowdown in global productivity has led to a fall in resources available to export for export countries. As a result, they raise their prices due to the limited supply, hence an increase in unit cost of production of goods and services for import-reliant countries such as Singapore. This increase in import prices on factors of production such as capital goods leads to a fall in aggregate supply, especially the short-run aggregate supply. This fall in SRAS leads to a fall in real national income as seen on the diagram, in addition to a rise in the general price level of goods and services. This has impacts in the long run, the most pressing being import cost push inflation of goods, which will lead to inflated price of goods and services in Singapore. This discourages consumers from buying material goods and ultimately lower the material standard of living for the residents. Besides, a slowdown in global productivity will also lead to a slower economic growth as there is a fall in consumption in the economy. This is because fewer workers are employed and lead to a decrease in wages received per household. As such, the households have less purchasing power, which leads to a fall in consumption component of aggregate demand, hence leading to a fall in AD. Additionally, fall in output will lead to a fall in goods and services sold. This results in a fall in revenue earned by producers, which then prompts them to withdraw some of the investment in Singapore. This is because the future expectation of the business may not be as profitable as before. This fall in I and C of AD combined results in the fall in AD, hence slowing economic growth in Singapore.
So that's what's happening to them right now. So decrease in trade, leading to fall in economy of scale, exploited by exporters, and decrease in competitive advantage has led to the slowdown in global productivity growth. This has resulted in an inflation, which decreased residents' material standard of living and slowed down in economic growth. I see it all now. It's time for me to change the way I do things and adapt. The time has come for this company to expand even more and crush all opposition. The new age of product line has begun.